So now I am telling how to install operating system. So today all of you want to install this operating system on your personal laptop and you check it is okay, it is running good and everything you want to check. So because you want to practice SAP software in that operating system only. That's why today now I explain about how to install operating system and everything. Evening I explain about how to install the SAP software. So now what all of you want to do means, so first of all, what you want to do means you want to install VMware Workstation software in your laptop. Okay, all of you install VMware Workstation software in your laptop. So you don't know how to install VMware Workstation software means, so in YouTube you check means you got it clearly how to install VMware Workstation software in your laptop. I provide that software and license key, that software license key to your mail ID. All of you got your mail ID. So you download that VMware Workstation software and install that VMware Workstation software on your personal laptops. After installing, you want to install operating system. So all of you download operating system in your laptop only. I don't want to send the operating system file. How we download? Simply download Windows Server 2019 ISO file. Enter. Okay, this is the first one. Click this one. Here, when you click on 64-bit edition, this one, here file is started downloading. This is the file, single file. So like that, you download this operating system file in your laptop. So after downloading, that is single file. So I kept in my folder, in my system, I kept in my folder. This is the file. This is the file. Okay, after what you do means, in which drive you have minimum 200 GB free space is there. In which drive you have minimum 200 GB free space is there. In that drive, you create one folder. For example, this is the folder I created. For example, you have C, D, E, like that, 3 drives is there. In D drive, you have minimum 300 GB free space is there. In that drive, you create one folder. Double click VMware Workstation. Here, create new virtual machine is there. Click this one, or otherwise click here, file. Here also new virtual machine. Click here also, or otherwise use Control plus and shortcut key on your keyboard. Click create a new virtual machine. Here, when you installing first time, like that you got option. Here always you want to select custom advanced and click next. Here I am selecting this one. Okay, so because this one is not supporting in my system, latest one, that's why here I am selecting this one and click next. When you installing first time, you got like this. Here we want to select I will install the operating system later. Keep this one is empty and click next. Here when you installing first time, you got like this. Okay, so here we are installing Windows Server 2019. Click this drop down box and select. So here guest operating system is Microsoft Windows and version is Windows Server 2019 and click next. Here name, title, at what name you are creating the virtual machine. They asking the title. For example, use same name means you use same name, otherwise different name means, for example, I put like this. Where you want to store these files? I already told. Before starting, I already told in which drive you have minimum 300 GB free space is there. In that drive you created folder, no? You want to provide that location here. Click browse. This PC in E drive I created. So here just you want to provide the title at what name you want to create virtual machine, where you want to store that files, and click next. Here always you want to select BIOS only and click next. Here put mouse here, where I put mouse, there put mouse, right click here, task manager is there, click that task manager. Click this one. Here two sockets means two process. In my system I have two process. Suppose in your system, in my system I have two process. Suppose in your system, 1 minute. Okay, suppose in your laptop you have only one socket, means here number of process you want to set as 1. So I have two process. I am providing two process. Next, number of cores per process. For example, click this. I select system. This is error. They're telling this one is not suitable. Okay, how we set? Here in my system, I have 44 is there. So suppose in your system, suppose 8 is there, means you select 4. In your system, 6 is there, means you select 3. In your system, 4 is there, means there you select 2. In your system, 2 is there, means you select 1. Like that, depending on, okay, first one is this one, second one is this one. Depending on, you set here. Okay, and click next. Here RAM. Already here by default 2 GB RAM is selected here. Half of the RAM, you want to provide half of the RAM for this virtual machine. Okay, you want to provide half of the RAM for this virtual machine. For example, in your laptop, 4 GB RAM means already here 2 GB is selected. 2 GB only you want to provide. In your laptop, you have 8 GB RAM means click here 4 GB. In your laptop, you have 16 GB RAM means click on 8 GB. In your laptop, you have 32 GB RAM means click here 16 GB. Means half of the RAM you want to provide. I'm providing 64 GB. Means I have. Okay, that's why I'm providing 64 GB RAM. And click next. Here always you want to select use bridge networking only. And click next. Click next. Click next. Click next. Here hard disk size. So I told here, for example, in E drive here 931 GB total disk size. In this drive only I'm storing that files, virtual machine files. Total 930 GB like that is there. No problem. I am providing here. Okay, 1 TB. I'm providing 1 TB and select store virtual disk as a single file. And click next. Click next. So finally finishing that button. Is there any changes? Means change here. Suppose there is no changes. Is there any changes? Means change. Suppose there is no changes means so click finish. Is there any changes? Means click back or otherwise click this button and change anything. Here there is no changes. Click finish. Here you got name. At what name you created virtual machine? This one. And close home. Now click here CD or DVD setup. Here, when you installing first time like this, you got. Here you want to select use ISO image file and click browse. Where that downloaded file, ISO image file, where is available in E drive, this is the file. Double click and click OK. This is the full screen button. Click here. When you're doing first time, you got like this. You want to hide this bar means this is the icon. Click hide command bar. Now click power on this virtual machine. It is started. Okay, here, click next here. Click install now. Okay, here, Windows Server 2019 Database Center Evaluation Desktop Experience. Fourth option you want to select. For installing SAP software purpose, you want to select this option and click next. Here, select I accept the license terms. Select this option and click next. Here, we are installing new operating system. That's why single click on here, custom, single click on custom. Here I have only one drive. Suppose you want to install only one drive, you want to maintain only one drive, means click next there. But I want to create two drives. Click here, click on new. Here I am providing 150 GB. Drive size is 150 GB. Okay, I enter the size and click apply and click OK. Here 150 GB, I created one drive. And now selected this unallocated space and click new. Same size only. No need to change the size. Click apply. Okay. Now select this size. Select that one. Click delete and click OK. Now we have two drives. One drive is 150 GB and another drive is 850 GB. Okay, this is the C drive. In this 150 GB drive, I want to install the operating system first. In that 150 GB drive, I want to install the operating system first. Select that 150 GB drive and click next. It is installing. We want to wait. It will take some 20 minutes, 30 minutes like that. Depending on your hardware, it will be installed fastly. We want to wait. When this OS is installing on that time, you did not shut down or restart the laptop. Okay. All of you who are installed this OS in your laptop, your username is administrator only. All of you, your username is administrator. And you want to create new password for administrator user. So I'm creating new password, for example, admin.123 in small letters. Okay, and click finish. Now my username is administrator and my password is admin.123. Here they're telling press Ctrl plus Alt plus Delete to unlock. Every time when you want to log on to this operating system, here you have VM. Click this one. Here you have send Ctrl plus Alt plus Delete. Click this one. Every time when you want to log on to this operating system, compulsory you want to do that. Username is administrator. My administrator password is admin.123 and press enter. Click yes here. Here server manager window is opening. I did not open that server manager window. It is opening automatically. Okay, select this one. Don't show this message again and close this one. Now, this is not full screen. First of all, I want to get full screen. This is not full screen. And for example, suppose this is the one of the file. I'm copying here. I want this file here. Paste option is not available. How we get? How we get that file here? So it is not a full screen also. How we get full screen? I want to copy I want to copy files from my main operating system to Workstation, and I want to get full screen of the Workstation. How? When you install VMware tools, on the time it is possible. How I install VMware tools? Here, VM, click this one. Here, install VMware tools, click this one. Click this one and click run setup 64.exe. We are installing VMware tools. Click next, and click install. It is installing VMware tools. It's installed successfully. VMware tools. Click finish and click no after we restart. Okay, VMware tools is successfully installed in this system. Now I want this PC shortcut icon on desktop. Right click and click personalize full screen. Here themes is there. Click themes and click display icon settings and select your computer icon and select this PC and click apply and click OK and close this one. Now right click and click refresh. Okay, we got this PC shortcut icon here. And I don't want this icon here. Right click, click this one. And I don't want this icon also here. Right click and click this icon. Okay, now you want audio here. Audio is not running, not enabled. You want audio means right click on audio icon and click sounds and click yes and click OK. Okay, now audio is enabled. Next, right click the date and time. This is not correct date and time. Right click and click adjust date and time. Here, click this drop down box, scroll down. Click this one and close. Now it is correct date and time. Okay, correct date and time. Now next what we want to do? Maximize this one. I did not open this server manager window. Means every time I log on to this operating system, this server manager window will be open automatically. So what we want to do? Click here, manage, and click server manager properties and select do not start server manager automatically at login. When you select this option and click OK, next time onwards, when you log on to this operating system, this server manager window will not open. Click OK. Means next time onwards, when I log in into this operating system, this server manager window will not open automatically. I open means on that time only it will be open, but it not open automatically. Next, what we want to do? Click here, local server. And move the bar right side of the screen. Here, Internet Explorer enhances security configuration on is there. Click on and select off. Okay. Internet Explorer is outdated. Okay, leave that one. It will be take some time to change here from on to off. They show the message off. It will take time. Okay. Now click dashboard. In this training, we are using MS SQL Server database. Okay. In this training, we are using MS SQL Server database. Means we want to install .NET framework in this operating system. Suppose we did not install. For example, I show. Click here, add roles and features. And click next. Click next. Click next. Click next. Here, .NET Framework 3.5 features is there. Select this one and click next. Here, click this option. Here, I want to provide location. Which location you want to provide? Click this one. Mice, this PC. Right click this one and click format and click start and click OK. Now right click this one and click open and double click sources and double click SSS and click here. Right click, copy and close this one and provide this location here and click OK. What we are doing? We are installing .NET Framework 3.5. Why we are installing .NET Framework 3.5 in this operating system? Because in this OS, we are installing MS SQL Server database. You did not install .NET Framework 3.5, means it is not possible to install MS SQL Server database software in this operating system. That's why compulsory when you are using MS SQL Server database, means compulsory want to install .NET Framework 3.5 in this operating system. That's why I am installing .NET Framework 3.5 in this operating system. Okay, click install. It is installing. We want to wait. Okay, it is installed successfully. Now click close. Now close this one. Now here change. Okay, close this one. Okay, now I want to do some software. I want to install some softwares here. What are the softwares we want to install? One by one, big C. We want WinRAR software. Okay, we want WinRAR software. WinRAR and Chrome also we want. Right click and paste. Double click WinRAR software and click install. And click OK and click done. WinRAR software is installed successfully. Now here, go to control panel. Go to control panel and click here uninstall a program. Here you don't have Microsoft Edge. That means we want to install Microsoft Edge software also. Okay, double click server. Here, first we want to install Microsoft Edge setup. Double click this software. It is installing. Okay, click here and click this confirm and continue without this data and click this one and click finish. Okay, now close. In that folder only, Microsoft Edge Web Viewer is there. Double click this one. It's installing. Okay, it's installed successfully. Now finally, we want to install Chrome. Double click Chrome. Click this one, don't sign in, and click this one, set as default. Okay, here click Internet Explorer, click Google Chrome, and close this one. Click got it. Okay, now empty. Means my default browser is Google Chrome. Here, my default browser is Chrome. I set as default browser. After, once what we do, restart. Click here and click this one and click restart and click continue. Already you know, every time you want to log on to this operating system, click VM, click this one, username administrator and password. My user password is admin.123 and press enter key. Now right click and click personalize button and click lock screen. Scroll down and click screensaver settings and close this one and click this drop down box and click this drop down box. You select anything and here weight you set as 4 nines and click this one and click here and click this one and select as never. All the options, whatever options is available in your laptop, you set all the options as never and click save changes and close this one and click apply and click OK. Now this operating system is ready for installing the SAP software. Like that, you want to build the operating system. Now it is ready to install the SAP software. So before installing SAP software, like that, you want to build the operating system.